Now I know this is a completely different style of video compared to what they usually make, but I recently saw another creator cleaning his room and talking about life and YouTube journey. So I thought might as well leverage this time to clean my desk space. As you can see, it's pretty messy. And just talk about my story, my current situation, and what my future plans are for this channel. And maybe you could relate and get inspired in some way to start creating content. As I do that, I'm gonna pour myself a cup of hot tea. And let's talk a bit about my story. So it all started when my mom met my dad. Just kidding. So I grew up in Vietnam in a middle income family. And I say we grew up pretty privileged. Going to private school, my parents were able to comfortably afford anything I wanted. Any toys I wanted or gadgets and stuff that I was interested in. But I think I was pretty creative as a kid. Maybe not in a sense of painting or drawing. Oh, and by the way, I am cleaning my keyboard. It is pretty disgusting. I don't have a keycap puller, so I'm just using this random wire, but it'll work. But I was interested in doing a lot of crafting things. I don't know if you watch like videos of paper origamis, or I don't know if you know like the Assassin's Creed sleeve with like a knife that pops out. Yeah, I built that from cardboard. And since my education was in a private school, I actually spoke English my entire life, even though I lived in Vietnam. Therefore, I was watching a lot of YouTube creators. I remember every time I would wake up and eat breakfast for school, I'd put on like a Shay Tarts or a Roman Atwood vlog. It's like my go-to vlog channels back in the day. I don't know, I watched them because maybe I felt like I was missing out on that American life, like going to Walmart or Costco or drinking Gatorade or something. But yeah, I also really like to watch tech videos like MKBHD and Detroit Borg. And maybe that's why you can see I have so many different tech gadgets and stuff, because I really love to play around with technology. And I also love playing with Nerf guns, hence why I started the channel Nerf Kevin. And I saw a bunch of Nerf YouTubers and most of them being kids, so I was like, maybe I could start a channel like them. Okay, so that took a long time and wow, that is freaking disgusting. I don't know what I'm doing, but I got a solution of soap and alcohol, so I'm just gonna let these marinate. Good soap. But yeah, I started making YouTube videos for about a year and I actually really enjoyed it during the process. But it was nothing serious. I was just doing whatever I found interesting. I am now realizing that this is really hard to get out, so I may have to disassemble this whole thing. Nah, too lazy. So I'm just gonna... That'll do. And so what I'm trying to say is that my whole life was revolved around YouTube. Because without YouTube, I would not probably have found any of the interests or passions that I would find if I were just to, you know, play on the streets. I got my first iPad at 11 years old, which by today's standard is pretty late. Because, you know, you let your iPad kids listen to Cocomelon when they're like 3. And actually I used this camera to film my first video. I have no idea how we're gonna watch a mouse pad, but we're just gonna go feet on. That's not ringing. Nice. But yeah, I really didn't grow up playing games. I know a lot of kids nowadays, they grow up playing Minecraft. Especially when I go to university class and the icebreaker questions like,
"Hey bro, do you play any games?"
And I'm just like, no, not really. And just like,
what do you do in your free time?
I was like, yeah, I just like to watch YouTube. Basically, I watch YouTube 24/7. But yeah, in a way, YouTube was like my second father to me. I learned a lot of things about life and career. Also like a therapist, because I also watched a lot of self-improvement stuff online. Oh, and by the way, I was into yo-yos in the past. Let me show you some of my tricks. This is a little rusty, but let's see. Trapeze, double trapeze, triple landed. Open. Wow. My friend actually got me this like professional grade yo-yo, so I was really happy when I received this like recently, so shout out to her. Okay. Now this is the cabinet that I actually want to start cleaning because I've accumulated so many tech stuff. As you can see, it ranges from cameras up here, boxes of tech stuff, my headphones, PlayStation stuff, more headphones up there, my perfume collection, my watch collection, and other boxes. So what I want to do now is have my collection of perfume here, watches in the middle, and my camera stuff right here, so that all my main toys are at the bottom. Up here we're gonna have all the cables and maybe some miscellaneous tech stuff. And up there it's gonna be full of boxes and stuff that I don't really use. So let's get to what I'm currently doing. I don't even know where to start, but let's just take everything down. So as of right now, I'm currently a university student doing a Bachelor of Business at RMIT Vietnam. And I'm generally interested in business overall because I think with the rise of the internet, we have so much opportunities for entrepreneurial ventures. And personally, for me, I did have many of those entrepreneurial ventures in the past. Like I was into drop shipping, had a little e-com store in the past, and affiliate marketing, which did lead me to learning more about social media and content posting in general. Although in the past, I was making content around the making money niche, and I didn't really know what I was doing because I was not making money myself, which led me to quickly burn out because I had this perfectionism mindset in the past, and I was trying to perfect everything to the little details of, oh,
how should I edit this video to get the most likes?
And at that time, I was writing ebooks, so I would just post my ebook link to every Reddit post out there. By the way, this is just a gun lighter. Please don't demonetize me. But that led me to the realization that there's so many opportunities out there, and I guess it's just only when you're at the right time and right place and with the right skill set that you're able to actually action on it and actually be successful at it. And so instead of trying to start business, what I'm doing right now is trying to acquire skills. And only when you're able to develop high leverage skills like marketing, sales, video editing, that you're actually able to provide value for the market. And people trust you that you could actually do that skill for either when you want to teach or coach an audience, or when you even want to have a business partner to either work with you or invest in you. It's only when you have experience and a track record where you're able to command respect. And that's the reason why I'm starting this YouTube channel. It's because I'm learning these high leverage skills like video editing, communication when I'm talking to the camera, and marketing when I'm writing my thumbnails, or look at the analytics and see where I could improve. And to kind of gamify it and make this whole process a lot more fun, I'm setting myself a goal to post at least one long form video and one short form video per week. And the challenge is to get to 100K subscribers before my university ends. And I guess the biggest challenge right now is trying to stay consistent because I have university courses, which will take a lot of time, especially during final seasons. But even as of right now, it's the start of the semester, so I don't really have much work to do. So it's definitely gonna be a challenge when the assignment starts rolling in. All right, let's get the stuff up there. So these are my dad's super old Canon cameras. And this one was from 2002, which is like a year before I was even born. And this is actually my first camera. It's from Fisher-Price, and as you can see, the rubber is chipping off. My aunt got me this from America when I was like 8 years old, so I think I know why I was into photography. We got a bunch of cables. Let's get these headphones out of here, and I think we're clean. Let's give it a quick wipe. Wait, quick tea break. Look at all the stuff that I took out of this cabinet. But now is the fun part where I organize all these and put them back in the drawer, and let's talk about the future. So being 20 years young, I have many goals. A better physical body and fitness, better relationship with family and friends, and just overall build a better relationship with people who are gonna have a big effect on my life in the future. However, if we talk about career-wise, to be honest, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And you know, I'm kinda always jealous of these people who seem to have life figured out. Like they go to school to be a doctor, a lawyer, an investment banker. But for me, since I've had so many hobbies, I'm just stuck with thinking like, I actually don't even know what I like to do. But I guess that's kind of like the beauty of still being in your 20s. Because it feels like you're old enough to do whatever you want to do without parents' permission, but you're young enough where whatever you do, even if you fail, it's not that big of a deal. So if I'm able to get to that 100K subscribers before my uni ends, and I'm able to monetize my channel, maybe get some sponsorship deals, be able to afford a private jet, probably won't happen. But if I'm able to get to that stage, then yay. But if not, then that's still okay. Because I'm not putting pressure on the outcome, I'm putting pressure on the productivity and consistency. Because if I continuously post for the next 1.5 years and I have this portfolio of work, it doesn't really matter if I get to that 100K subscribers. Because if I'm able to post consistently, not only will I learn the hard skills of being a YouTuber, but you learn this one skill that actually no one could teach you, and only you would be able to teach you if you go through these things yourself. And that's the ability to never give up. Whew. I finally finished. Look at that. I know it's still kind of messy, but it's still a lot better than where we started off with. Oh, and I didn't forget about... Ow, that hurts. I know this might be the weirdest thing you've seen, but it's worth it. Now, how am I gonna dry this? That's good enough. Now let's put back my keyboard. Where do I even start? Well, gotta use some help. Yeah, for the next 10 years, I'm sure that I'll acquire many skills, have many other different hobbies, as well as meet many more interesting people. And as I continue to progress in life, and with a platform like YouTube, I'm gonna continue to share my findings along the way, reflect on different life events and experiences, create new opportunities and explore more communities. And I hope to be able to share that with you guys and be able to build a community where we all come together, share ideas, and just overall help each other grow. Now let's finish building this thing. And we're done. Now let's do the final touch. So thanks for coming along with me to clean my room. Definitely make this process a lot longer because I was spinning around and trying to find good angles to put the camera. But overall, YouTube has been a life-changing journey for me, and I still got a lot more to learn and improve on. But as I share this journey through my shorts and long-form videos, I hope to be able to inspire some of you guys, whether you're 18 or 30 years old. As long as you have a simple phone that can record, you literally have the power to change the world that only until the last decade were you able to do that. And I know that there's a lot of social medias that you could post on and share your message to the world, but there are a few reasons that I choose YouTube over any of those other platforms. And if you would like to know why, then check out this video. Bye. If you wanna call me, call me, call me. You don't have to worry about it, baby. Be out in the dead of the night.